I don't know where most of my food comes from. I do know that most of it comes from far away, and I also know that a lot of it's grown in a way that I don't like anymore. So one of the questions I keep asking myself is, how can I grow my own food? How can I grow food that I can trust? I've tried some of these things, but they're not very practical for an urban person like myself. I now live in the country, and I have raised my own hens, both for eggs and for meat. I've even raised pigs for a while. But it's, again, very hard work, and it's not for everybody, especially killing animals. And it's not a new food system that everybody can pick up themselves. Because I'm thinking, what is it about our food system that we could all do? Not just people who live in the country and who have access to land and things like that. I could get a greenhouse, but they're quite expensive. I have had a vegetable patch, but I have to tell you, I don't really like gardening very much myself. In other words, I don't like the bending over and the shoveling and everything. And worst of all, whenever I've been somewhat successful in growing things, either the weather has ruined it all in the end, or some animal or pest has got involved. And there's a lot of risk there. And again, some people could be very good at that, but not everybody. So I come back to my original question, is there a way that most people can grow a lot of food for themselves that they can trust in a way that's easy? And the answer is that there is. Not growing wheat and stuff like that, but today fresh greens and vegetables are a key item in a healthy diet. Green vegetables plus some protein are now the foundation of how many people are eating. And this new product, the Modgarden, has a technology that can enable us all to grow enough green vegetables. We don't need access to land. We don't need even a big balcony. We can grow the food we need, at least the green vegetables, in our own kitchen. Modgarden represents what I think to be the first step for a new agricultural revolution. And that is to use technology to create environments that enable plants, and in the end perhaps even animals, to grow in an ideal way. Because all plants, of course, rely on light, and with a piece of technology like Modgarden, you can design the light system to give a plant what it really needs. In the natural world, of course, a plant has to cope with night and day, the seasons, variations in the weather. All of these variations go out the window with a Modgarden light-based plant growing system. So for a very tiny amount of space on a counter in your kitchen, you can create a yield that is going to feed you and your family. So I think that whilst this piece of technology is quite small, and whilst at the moment it grows green vegetables, it does represent one of the biggest breakthroughs in technology in human history, and it's going to allow us in time to take back our power from big agriculture and gradually have more and more control over how we grow our own food, and more control over the quality of the food that we grow. So, join the revolution and get a Modgarden.